Alright, well, I'll try it again. See, I got win 200 on the last one. I was hoping to catch a big strength of field on this one. Unfortunately, I'm the second highest HPD again. Oh well. And we got one GT2 car. We got a bunch of GT1s this time. Hey, Dennis. We have a bunch of GT1s, so hopefully they have a good race.
Hey man, hey.
Ah, Fashid is in here. Nice. I hadn't seen him in probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I don't know, since Monza, I think. 3 weeks. Who else? So we have Dirk Jansen. Hello, Dirk. James Flynn, Oliver Heigl, Seafruda,
Good evening, everyone.
Ivan Ferrari, and then there's Richard Hogenberg. Hey, Richard.
Hey John. No crashes this time?
Man, I hope not. Alright. So I had to reset the stream. Hey, David. I had to reset the stream.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there we go. Now we got
Welcome.
it. Thank you, Dino, for the
Thank you very much.
message. Very out of character for me. I actually looked at my phone. Dino and David Williams both know I'll go hours without checking my messages sometimes. So, but I hadn't yet moved the phone over to the floor away from me, so I heard it buzz. I'm gonna have to look at that when I get done qualifying, Dino. I can't read what it says. It's too far away. I don't have a screen close to me for this race. Well, I got my 200th win in the last race, and it wasn't without drama. I spun in turn one twice. Once not really bad. I lost a couple of seconds, no big deal. But the next one I lost like 13 seconds, 14 seconds. But I was able to come back to the front because James, the leader, James Crawshaw, had his own issue in the West Horseshoe, which allowed me to catch back up with him. Of course, there was a lot of time in between there where he led. And I had to chase down. I think I was back in 7th or something like that. I had to get my way back up past those guys. Caught Mark Schindel and Ivan Ferrari they were having a pretty rough go of it. They were side podding each other the whole way down a straightaway. It's pretty funny. They both looked pretty annoyed with each other.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Terrible lap so far.
One more lap. 1 minute 34.162.
Wow. Richard's gonna knock me off the pole here. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna edge him out. Not by much though.
One minute 33.515. Alright, there's the checkered flag.
That's 2 qualifyings in a row that I didn't really get my best lap in.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Yeah, good luck. Have a good race. GT3 car, please hold your line. Thank you.
Oh, I guess we need to go to the garage, look at the setups. There we go, really quick through the qualifying setup. Could probably get away with a 3-wing too. You may have to pause to get it all. But gotta go. Alright. Daytona race. There's the diff for Daytona race. There's the chassis settings. And the tires and arrow.
Booker, on race, so be careful there.
Alright, cutting this close as always. Messing around. Had to take a bio
One
break.
lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it, sir. I can see the chat a little bit.
Good luck, everyone. Be careful. First up, first corner.
Oh, wait, take these tire changes off. Well, after that last race, I'm tempted to change tires because it was really bad. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. Wrong lever, John. No, don't want to do that. There we go. I had all these stupid rotary encoders on my wheel. And I just remapped all my buttons to try to make everything, the more important ones a little more convenient. And I'm not used to what
Kevin,
some
I
of them
think
do
he's
yet.
gone. For sure. Or never mind.
Get ready. Going green.
You're solid now, 18. You can come up.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. Stay down there. There you go, Richard. Come on through. Let's go. Let's get away. Richard's the one whose pace is outrunning his I rating. Racing with guys like that's dangerous because they steal your I rating. They don't bring a whole lot of, they don't add this to the strength of field, of accurate depiction of what they actually do on the track. So it's a lot harder to beat them than it is to the points you get. I'm so far out of the championship points it doesn't matter anyway. Too many weeks where I just can't get into the high strength of field races.
Guys, my spots are not working. Please give me info when one past me. Thank you.
Oh, that sucks when your spotter decides to go on a bathroom break.
1 minute 38.935.
Someone's already thrown dirt in the West Horseshoe. That's great. That makes the West Horseshoe really, really treacherous when there's dirt all over it. The nose of the car just washes out and you understeer straight off that turn. Hey, Robert Tarbox. I can't tell what you're saying up there. I see you said something about 200 wins. picked it up in the last race. It was a good race too. It was a lot of fun. It was close all the way to the end. A lot of cars on track too. There was like 38 or 39. Big grid in this one too as well. A lot of GT1 cars.
Ivan, what are you doing, Ivan, my friend?
1 minute 34.716.
But yeah, if Patrick was in here and in that last race, if he had been in there and was in second, I'd have definitely moved out of the way and let him have it. So Andre looks like, I guess that's how you say that, Andre. Looks like he's giving Richard a lot of trouble back there, and Fernando and Ivan. But Fernando gets fast as the race goes on. I did learn that.
One minute 34.239.
Saw a lot of tire smoke up there in turn 6 coming back up onto the oval. Undoubtedly GT cars getting together. But I'm sure it was the fault of some HPD driver who's not even within 20 seconds of him. There it was.
Right side, clear on the right.
Well, if you get just the wrong line in that turn and it starts bouncing, there just isn't much you can do about it. You just gotta kind of hope it doesn't loop all the way. I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's see if that over-under pass works again on him.
Car on your left, 1 minute 37.818. Still there, hold your line. The next car's the leader.
No, he
Clear.
didn't go in fast enough.
Right side, clear on the right.
Dang it, I let him lead me off the track. Oh, he's gonna stay high. Well, that's nice. I wasn't expecting him to, but I appreciate it.
Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Thank you, Andre. Very clean.
Yep, no problem. Take it easy, dude. I let you pass. Take it easy.
I gotta
Thank you.
get up here and work on Richard again.
One minute 35.374. Okay, you're in second.
And throw banana peel back there at him.
Jerry, you've got a problem with your internet connection. You are very, very laggy. I can't do anything.
Danny, watch it. My spotter not working.
Ah, double shifted.
Okay, I think that I am faster than you, but you...
Wheel bounces. I've done it there a couple different times in other races.
Don't worry.
The wheel's so strong because it's it's a OSW. It starts to bounce right there with those bumps, and it made me double shift because I already have my fingers on the paddles applying the pressure to make the shift. So that little bounce just clicks it for me.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Let's see if we can spook him down into turn 1 here.
1 minute 34.
Nope, he went up high with me.
6.
That's fun.
Car on your left. Clear.
Nice and clean.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Thank you. Golly, John, stop running over that curb or
You guys know the race is 1 hour long, don't you?
I didn't understand. So I'm sorry, Fernando, I didn't understand that. Say it again.
No, don't problem. I wasn't talking to you, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
1 minute 34.733. You're in first.
I love that really wide line through that turn, the International Horseshoe. Just clip the apex right in the middle.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Trying to see if I can't squeeze through Eric here. Oh, he's damaged too.
Left side. Clear.
Thank you, Robert.
Car on your left.
Slow, stay low.
Clear on the left.
GT cars, stay on the bottom when we're on the oval. Let us go around the outside.
Yeah, okay.
1 minute 34.163.
Hope I didn't get any aero damage from that. Whoa. So there's an example for you GT drivers of a GT driver doing the wrong thing. It's not always the HPD. I know some guys like to go in and, you know, hyperbolic crying in the forums, but, you know, it's a two-way street. A bad driver is just a bad driver. I'm not saying Frank's a bad driver. I'm just saying that was not a good decision what he did there. The you know, obviously a bad HPD driver can just wreak so much havoc on the GT field. It's ridiculous, and you know, you feel bad for those guys because they have to deal with that. What? Bill Paxton died?
1 minute 34.761.
Just got a message saying that Bill Paxton died. No way.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Thank you, Albert.
It's okay, Mark, it's okay.
Well, that sucks. Bill Paxton. I liked him. You know, back even when he played Chet in Weird Science. The chick turned him into a big pile of crap. And of course Twister and True Lies. He played Simon.
One minute 34.407.
This corner, it's yours.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Matthias inside. Thank you, guys.
He had to be in his 50s. He's way too young. It's way too young.
Thank you.
1 minute 34.914.
Thank you.
See, that right there, that promotes dive bombing from HPDs. You're teaching an HPD to dive bomb you. You're telling them to expect GT1s to do that. I mean, I understand trying to be courteous. You're not battling with anybody. So let everybody go, and there's a better way to do that. Go ahead and get through your turn, and just let us, have the inside on the exit.
1 minute 34.767.
Uh-oh. GT1 car disappearing.
Right side. Clear on the right.
I can't quite read what's being said back there, Robert, but I think you just said thanks for ruining the race by, I guess, announcing that Bill Paxton died. Yeah, I know. Thank my wife. She's the one who sent me the message. Yeah, man, I liked him too.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
You know, I used to quote him at work all the time in his True Lies scenes. Hey, take it easy. I'm still paying for the dental work. Hey, you still interested in that vet at all?
1 minute 36.133.
And the best line, tell you the truth, it ain't that fast. Doesn't handle very good. But what are we talking here? Pussy, right? The vet gets them wet. That is the greatest line. Golly, I can't believe he died.
Nicholas, you're blinking.
So I have to nickname this the Bill Paxton race, since I got the message while I was in the middle of it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he touched Helen Hunt's boob in
James
the
inside.
Twister. That was pretty cool. Alright, so I got a little breathing room at least. I don't have to run anything ridiculously fast. So I can play it safe with my gear selections. Just keep it on the track.
One minute 34.543. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Jeez. Wasn't expecting them to slow down quite that fast.
Car right. Keep to the left.
My bad, guys.
Still
I
there.
didn't think
Clear.
I got on the brakes and I closed too fast. I thought I was on them hard enough.
I'm searching where you are on grass.
Oh yeah, man, I was doing everything I could to keep away from y'all. Luckily, didn't catch anyone.
That was dangerous, man.
Yeah, David was affected. He spun or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I scared the hell out of him.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Right side. Still there.
I think I may have arrow damage.
Still there.
I do.
Thank
Or
you.
I don't. I don't
Stay
know.
on the left. 1 minute 45.
Go,
point
go,
six,
go then.
7. Clear on the right. Car right. Go right. Still there. Clear
Oh,
on the right.
oh, that sucked. And nowhere to go through there.
Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you. Clear. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Well, that sucked. I got caught up in that one. There's just no room for anything right there in that spot. Unfortunately, he cooked that exit as many of us have done. I've done it many times. End up nose against that wall, but man, it was too late for me to do anything. Wow, it broke my suspension. Yeah, it broke my suspension completely. Wonder if I should have taken a tow from right there. If that would have been quicker. I'm just gonna go straight. I can't turn that. Stay up here and let these guys all go through.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Yeah, suspension is devastated. Get down here on the apron. That's probably going to be, 30-minute repair because that was pretty bad. It was the wrong place, the wrong time. I got in. I didn't want to try to pass those GT1s going into West Horseshoe, but I really probably should have taken that line to the outside
Be careful, be careful.
to get ahead of them. Yeah.
What?
Probably should have taken the aggressive line instead of trying to follow them, because I would have been able to just kind of slip right on the inside there. Yeah, now I have aero damage. Yeah, well, just the way it goes sometimes. I don't know, guys. I guess I may just bow out of this one because this car is going to be hell to drive. I guess we can check. I guess we can check the standings and see what's out there. Oh yeah, car is ugly. What's it really going to matter,
Andre, do not descend. I am not going to attack you.
Let's see what happens here. I'm following him on through. Oh. Yeah, that hurt. You can see I wanted to go back right so bad right there. but there was no room. I was already on side of him. That was just way too quick. Who was that? Let's see. It's Andre on the outside of me. It was Richard. I don't think I hit Andre. Guess we can look at chopper view and see. Golly. I'm my own worst enemy, it seems. Can't tell. Let's see. No, I didn't hit him. Andre got lucky. He got out of there by the skin of his chinny chin chin, didn't he? Yeah. Well, guys, sorry, man. I'm probably not going to get back in this race. I don't know. Where am I at? I don't think there's any chance of me catching anybody. Well, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. All right. The C license. Just put some, run HPD. Just put a lot of practice time in. That's all it takes. Any car you want to run. It's just practice time. Just seat time is all it is. If you have good control of the car, then get it in as many races as you can. That's how you get fast. Practice to get car control, and then race to get, the rest of it, to get your racecraft and everything else. Yeah, I think I'm going to back out on this one. I don't really want to run this car, 6 laps down. Unreal. I can't believe I got caught up in that. Because Richard is solid driver. You don't, but look what I did to Patrick. Sometimes you just make a mistake, and he just lost the back of it trying to get off that corner. Which happens, because hell, I've lost the back of that corner probably 100 times at least.
Careful.
What's your problem?
I suck.
That was perfect timing. Robert, you're not that far off. It's just a little bit of seat time. No, you're not that far off. I mean, there was a time when Patrick Wolf couldn't run with me at most tracks, and now he's, just as fast at most of them and faster than on the rest of them. So.
Hitting again.
It just takes a little bit of time, practice, and you'll have that. The more you drive the car, the more you'll encounter those aha moments where you'll be like, oh yeah, man, I've been doing this wrong. The car wants to do this. I hit so many of those along the way, and I still every now and then. That's why my setups, I end up with such a stockpile of them, because I come up with different ideas, and I find different things that the car wants to do, and so then I change the setup to kind of accommodate what that car wants to do. Hey Jeff, thanks. Yeah, I was going for 201 in this one, but yeah, some unexpected stuff happened. So what are you gonna do? Well, practice makes perfect. There's an alteration to that. Practice makes consistent. Perfect practice makes perfect. So if you're practicing the wrong thing, then you're going to continue to be perfect at the wrong thing. But yeah, you have to put in the seat time, and to especially on cars like this where the gap is so small, in errors. It's one thing I learned when I ran the Daytona prototype that week leading up to the Daytona 24, is you could make a lot of mistakes in that car and your lap time still come out the same. This car, you can't do that. You make a mistake and you four-wheel slide it in any corner, and your lap is foobar for the rest of it. You gotta recover, but it rewards you for getting things right in a way that no other car at this level does. If you get it right, yeah, it's gonna hook up, it's gonna go. But if you make any little slight mistake, car is gone. Not necessarily wrecked, but you lose a lot of time for little mistakes that in GT cars and the Daytona prototype, things like that, you can make up for. Which is really traced down to the nature of the cars. Those cars have suspension compliance in abundance, especially the GT3 cars. They're all built around suspension compliance. This car has none. It's too wide, it's too low, it's too flat, has very short suspension travel. It's all about aero. So there's not much you can do.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's not much you can do with this car once you make a mistake in a low-speed corner. You just have to wait it out, get it back in the right direction, and go. Patience. Never getting ahead of yourself. If you get ahead of yourself in this car, yeah, you're going to be in trouble. You need to be behind this car. Think of this. Think of the car as a dance partner. Okay, you're guiding it. You're manipulating everything it does, and that's with this car. You want to be right there. You don't want to give it inputs that it's going to do later. Like a GT car. When I go back to driving those, it almost feels like I'm telling the car to do something, and then it does it a little bit later. With this car, it's like I wait for what it wants to do, and then I try to manipulate that. I don't know if that makes sense. It's hard to kind of put that in words. It's something I just feel with this car. Yeah, still another minute 45 seconds. Option repairs will be another lap lost. Yeah, I'm going to pack this one in, guys. I'll probably try to run the next one. Yeah, surfboard with wheels. You're right. It's like a big cart. Maybe that's why I like it. Maybe that's why it works for me. Yeah, absolutely, Robert. That's exactly right. The worst car I've driven? No, I'll answer Jeffrey real quick. I build on feel and knowledge of telemetry. I don't use telemetry very much anymore. I feel like the numbers sometimes can, belie what your instincts are. And some people are the other way. They think their instincts let them down. But if I can get it to feel right, I can predict what it's doing. If I'm setting it up by telemetry, I don't feel confident in why it does what it does. You know what I mean? If I make a change because of what I'm feeling, then I know what that change did, and I know whenever something happens, I know why it happens because I made the change to it. If I'm doing it off telemetry, I don't feel it so much. The worst car I've driven on iRacing, I don't know. I don't think really any of them. Probably, I didn't really care much for the Spec Racer Ford, and I know I'm probably gonna get stuff thrown at me, but I don't know that it was the worst car. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I think they all have their, the things that they're fun with, or things that make them great for certain things. Like even the Spec Racer it's a great race car for racing. Like there's always a huge crowd of competitive racers. But yeah, I agree, Robert. Fine-tune adjustments, telemetry. If I'm kind of confused on why a car is doing something, I will go to the data. But I try to. I don't know. I try to just go more with my instinct and experience. And sometimes it gets you in trouble. Maybe it's not the right thing, and maybe that's where I'm lacking the couple of tenths that I need to be up at the front. But at this point, I pretty much know where I'm going to run, and I'm okay with it. I'm not trying to be faster than the guys at Coanda. I know that's not going to happen. I just try to be as close as I can when I can, and see how it shakes out. I have the Club Sport V3 with the brake performance upgrade, which is a necessity. You have to have that. That pedal set, I went from the V2 to the V3s and it was terrible. And then when I went to the put the brake performance kit in there, it changed them 100%. Whoa, somebody just went flying through the air. Adam McGuire. I heard it. Let's go back and see this. Oh! Yeah, HPDs do what? Wow. What? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jeez. That sucks. Yeah, that he kicked them through the uprights, man. That was a field goal. Let's see that again. I want to watch that again. I'm gonna come back to my computer here. Hold on. Let's see it from onboard. Let's see what he saw here. All right, everything's normal. Oh, this is making you nervous. Oh, now you're screwed. He got sandwiched. You're dead. You landed on your head, pal. Oh yeah, that Aston was struggling on that corner entry. He's trying to save it, trying to save it. You know, he was just along for the ride. It was just an accident. Boom! Yeah, right? They fall off the map and land in the pits. Yeah, somebody sent his widow some flowers. Wait a minute, is that too soon? Fernando leading. Looks like he's got a...
The lead is pitting now.
Looks like he has a pretty good gap on... Oh, now Andre's leading because I guess the leader pitted. Oh, you got the Leo Bodner. You know what? I did a video review on the CSL Elite. I need to replace it. I mean, I need to post it. Yeah, the Leo Bodner. Yeah, that's the highest of the high end. There isn't anything beyond that. That is the pinnacle. I have the next best thing. I run an OSW with a small midge. Ione Simucube. So it does the job. It's not a Bodner, but it's the next best thing. Yeah, it should be there somewhere. I have like 3 races that are still saying rendering for some reason.
Yep.
I was running a Club Sport V2 and then just recently went to the OSW. I did like my Club Sport V2 wheel. It took a while to get the settings right. I spent a lot of time. Getting the thing dialed in. A lot of app I work. But anybody running the V2, I still have the settings that I came up with, and everybody that's used them says it just feels like a totally different wheel. Because I wasn't happy with it when I first got it. It felt really dampened, a little bit sloppy. But once there's a few things that had to be changed. One of the things too for any wheel too, and Robert, you might want to do this as well. See if it works for your Bodner, but I imagine it will. In the app I, go to the damping mode and set it to 2, which is friction based, and see what that does. But try that, see how you like this. Don't touch any other settings, just go into your damper or into app I and change that damper mode to 2, because there's no matter what you do. I mean, you know, you have all your damping set to 0, but there's still a certain amount of damping that exists in the sim, and that is more that's the friction mode. Change it to that and see what it does. But it made a difference. Even on my OSW, when I went to that, I could feel a difference. It made the wheel a lot sharper. But anyway, I'm gonna take the wife and the daughter to go eat real quick. Try to be back in time for maybe not the next race, but the race after. But all right, guys, everybody have a good one.